Hello everyone! It's time for another episode of Playing Feed the Beast. I really haven't even played for 1 minute since the last video. So that stuff is exactly where I left it, in that terrible layout that I'm gonna just fix later. I actually had an idea today while I was at work. Just thinking, I was thinking about making that underwater base that I mentioned before. And simultaneously, I would like to quarry, like with the quarry machine using buildcraft power. Now that I can, I think it's buildcraft. Yeah, using Stirling engines, just a bunch of charcoal to power a quarry. Um, so I was thinking, well, what if I just quarried the ocean out? Like I can do like four maximum size quarries, like a 2x2 area, so that would be like 128 by 128 blocks. And then I use that massive hole in the ocean to kind of, I can pretty it up, kind of shape it up a little bit, but it'll be a cool spot to build after it's all quarried out, like a huge 100 by 100 area in the middle of the ocean that's deep all the way to to bedrock. I think that might be a kind of cool spot to build, because that's where I would want to have like my center of operations, like an ore processor and everything else that needs to be processed, like everything that I send into my base from all my farms. Um, so I went over the idea of ender chests last time, kind of briefly, but I set up an ender chest down there using blue, white, white. That's gonna be my like universal input to my base. So all my farms would output to an ender chest that's blue, white, white. And I was kind of also figuring out what I was going to do with ender chests. Somewhere in my base, I'm going to also have to have some ender chests that are constantly kept full of certain materials. So, for example, it would be nice to have a constant chest full of charcoal that all my farms across the world would be able to use. So they would all, like, for example, I can make that charcoal barrel. I'd probably coat it as blue, black, black. That would be like my charcoal ender chest. So then, whenever I have a turtle farm somewhere, if it ever needs charcoal, it'll have an ender chest to pull it from. And then somewhere at my base, there's that same ender chest that it'll fill it up if it ever has room to put more into it. So I would do that for charcoal, and probably also for bone meal. That would be a good one. And that's all I really thought of. I haven't really thought of any other ones. All this wood, and this one's full still. I would just be ender chesting this using my blue, white, white, my universal input to my base, and all the wood that goes into the processor will just be sent to a bunch of iron furnaces or electric furnaces, probably just iron furnaces, and they would just first of all, the output of all these, once they're processed, they would produce a ton of charcoal. They'd first of all pass over, using pipes, they'd pass over the ender chest that would be linked to the other charcoal ender chest, and then if that ender chest is full, they'd go to like my storage system. So I have it all kind of planned out, but I'm gonna need more ender chests for all that stuff. But I'm just getting started, so yeah. On my done list, I don't have anything. I haven't even done anything since last time. I want to make some multi-tanks, Zycraft multi-tanks. So I need to make a couple valve blocks to make the tanks. That's all you really need, because you can build the tanks out of any solid block you want. You just need a valve to put fluid in, or liquid in, or take liquid out. So let me see the recipe for valve. I don't think it's expensive. Oh, engineering. I actually have engineer bricks because I use them for building. So iron bars. Alright, I can do that. So I'm just gonna... Here they are. Nice. Okay. I'll just use this. Alright, so the iron bars go like this. Okay, that's enough. And then I just need a bucket. I already have a bucket. I'm gonna want I'm gonna make a good amount of valves so I can not have to craft them again. That actually should be enough for now. That's more than I used in my other world. So this will give me like 8, I believe. Yeah. All right. So 8 valves. Let me see. I need to get some better materials because I'm kind of low on marble, kind of low on basalt, and those are my 2 favorite building materials. I could use glass viewers. I want to make some more glass viewers for tanks. Okay, glass viewers. Let me make some more of these. I want to build a tank. I love tanks. Love the industrial feeling. But I still kind of feel like everything is just going to be temporary because I want to move everything to the underwater base. Once I actually get a quarry built, I don't want to use a turtle for a massive excavation like that. Just because it's so much work and you got to keep so many chunks loaded. Quarries are so easy, like buildcraft quarries. I'm going to want more than this probably, but... Yeah, let me get some more glass. Glass viewers are cool. They're not too expensive. I realize also that, you know, I mentioned that I got some iridium from the sheldonite ore that I pulverized, and I also got this platinum. I forgot, but you can actually use this platinum dust. I think you put it in an industrial centrifuge, and it'll give you iridium nuggets. Yeah, so for every one of these is 1 iridium nugget. It takes 1 iridium nugget to make an ingot, which means with this 28 platinum, I would have 28 iridium nuggets. Divide that by 9, you'll get 3 iridium ore, or ingots. So I've already got like 6 iridium. And I think for a matter fabricator, you only need like 4. It's either 4 or 8. So that's pretty cool. So, but I'm not going to make a matter fabricator yet. I don't have any power yet, which I will do. In fact, I need to make a bunch of generators. Where are my ender chests? Probably underwater over there. So let me kind of figure out the layout of my temporary processor. I'll make it look good, but I'll just keep in mind that I'll be moving it later on. I probably won't set it up for ore processing because that would take a lot more work. But I want to set up charcoal production and charcoal ender chests so I can get charcoal to my fur farm. Alright, so one of these is going to my output of my fur farm. Wood's going to be coming in, so I need a diamond pipe. I'm just going to send wood over here, I guess. This is messy, but it's fine because it's going to change as soon as I get a quarry running and quarry out the ocean. Alright, so I need to program this. Just by habit, I put something random that's not going to end up in the system to the input, so nothing ever flows backwards. Lots of times it doesn't change anything, but it's good to be safe in case you wanted to add on to the system later and you forget about that. It could screw stuff up. So I always like to block the inputs using a wrench or a mining laser or something random like that. Alright, so it's going to come out this way. So I'm just going to... I have a bunch of cobblestone bars. I can actually send it up. That'll be better. So up, and then it's going to come over the top. I actually have a couple iron furnaces so I can get this layout kind of figured out. So forget the biofuel for now. These engines are going to be used for charcoal because I'm not going to be producing a ton of biofuel yet anyways. Don't even have a tank for them. So wooden transport pipes. Yeah, in order to pull the outputs out of furnaces, you got to pull them out either the front or the backs. And I don't know about the sides. Maybe the sides work too, but I'm just going to be doing the backs. I think this needs to be scooted further away from this stuff. I don't want this pipe coming down and connecting with that. So I'm going to scoot this first furnace over. Yeah, maybe you notice I'm recording in 720p, and for the past week I've been like kind of testing out 1080p, and I since I want to record like a good amount, like I kind of feel like I don't have a lot of time sometimes. Like it's kind of changes. On the weekends I have a lot of time, but during the week I don't. And when I record in 1080p, it does take like 2 hours to process a 25-minute video, or what I've like the longest videos I do are normally like 25 minutes. So that kind of gets in the way of me making a bunch of videos. So I'm gonna stick with 720p. It doesn't really make a big difference. It's Minecraft, so it's not like high quality graphics. So I know some people you can't even watch in 1080p, so it doesn't really change that. It doesn't really change anything for you. So I need some stone pipes. Let me go make some stone pipes. I tried a Monster Energy drink today. Lots of times during work, it's like I want to get home. I'm like, oh, I wish I could just go home and play Minecraft, League of Legends. And then I get home and I just want to like lay on the floor, maybe browse Reddit, but I'm always too lazy to do something productive in Minecraft. Monster Energy drink kind of helped me out though. Tastes like bubblegum though. It's weird. First time I've ever tried it. I'll just make a bunch. Yeah, I just tried like the original Monster Energy drink, and it tasted like lemonade. It tasted like carbonated lemonade with bubblegum dissolved into it. That's what it tasted like. That's like a perfect explanation of it. For me. To me. Alright, so there's that. While I'm here, let me just see if there's anything I might need. I'll just take those. So a couple people are commenting saying that because I know I mentioned before that I want to be doing this more like a Let's Play, and I feel bad about playing when because sometimes I can't record, but I want to play like late at night. I can't record, but that's normally when I can play. So I'm gonna do my best to keep recording as much as I can, but sometimes, I mean, like I want to play, but it's late at night and I can't record, so I don't know. So how does this go now? These go underneath. Oops, wrong side. In order to put stuff into the bottom of the furnace, you pipe it into the bottom, and in order to put it into the top of the furnace, you pipe it in the top. So what's going to happen, you've probably seen this done before. Wood comes into the system, it goes up here. Wood gets put in the top of the furnace, which is what I want. Charcoal gets pulled out the back. These engines are going to be over here. I think on top is best, so I can still get over to my ender chest. Like that. Now, ooh, 2 levers. Like that. So, wood comes into the furnaces from here, and then the finished charcoal gets pumped out the back, and after that it gets ran underneath the furnaces to touch the bottoms. So if there's room in the bottoms of the furnace for more charcoal to come in, they'll refill the charcoal. And then all the extra charcoal gets pumped it just bypasses that. Oops. Bypasses the furnaces and gets pumped back to my output of my system. So I'm gonna need to make a separate ender chest color for the output of everything. Blue, white, white is the input to the system. So something else is going to need to be the output. And I'll just set that down here. So I need an iron pipe. And I need a stone pipe. There you go. Now I need to set the iron pipe to output in the right direction. There we go. Now I just need to program that diamond pipe and change the color of this. So let me go grab some dye, or let me kill a squid while I'm here, because I could use some black dye. Squids are so easy to kill. Alright. Come on. Okay. So I think for my universal output, so basically what I mean is after my processor, everything that comes out of the processor, no matter what item it is, whatever needs to be sent to storage, I'll make that blue, white, black. So I'm gonna need to make another ender chest. Go through these things fast. Oh, that's all I can make. Alright, do I have any lapis? Okay, I'll need one of these. And got all my blacks. Why did I come over here? Oh yeah. Oh wait, no. Why did I come over here? Diamond pipes, programming. That's it. Okay. So I'll take this. I'll just take all these out of here. If I can grab them all. Can't. Remember I had to put those in there just because I had to empty my inventory somewhere. That's not where they're supposed to be. That's supposed to be a charcoal chest. So remember I was saying I need to keep that charcoal chest full. What I need to do okay, I just realized something. Come on. I need to first pipe this past a chest that's going to be my charcoal chest. Like this. So it's going to fill this up if there's room. And the charcoal chest is going to be coated blue, black, black. So this is going to get all the charcoal. Need to program this diamond pipe to send wood up to white. Everything else will just be sent to red. And so what's going to happen is the finished charcoal is going to be pumped and it's going to come out here. If there's room in this chest to fill up more charcoal, there's a 50% chance it'll take this path and 50% chance it'll go out this way. And then everything else will be sent to my universal storage. So everything, all the extra charcoal, and that's going to be blue, white, black. Alright, so what color is this ender chest going to be for? First of all, I can turn this on. Well, I don't want it to be pumping wheat right now. So I'm just going to transfer all this stuff. Yeah, I shouldn't have hooked up the wheat yet because I don't need that yet. Alright, that's good though. Turn that on. And I'm going to need to add more iron furnaces to this line because this isn't going to be enough to keep up with my fur farm, I don't think. Let me grab all this wheat out of here. I'm just going to dump it into here for now. If I can, yeah, I'll be able to. Once I'm waiting on the wheat until I get a tank to store the biomass and good source of power for this. I guess I can actually run some charcoal over from this pipe straight over to this engine. That'll be fine. And also I need to have an engine for this thing, which I don't have yet, which is another reason why it's not running. And ender tanks would be nice because they work just like ender chests, but you can teleport liquids, like a liquid tesseract. So I need to get one of those also before I start producing this. Otherwise I gotta use cans, and I don't want to get into cans. I hate cans. Alright. Ooh. Oh right. They're just coming out. Because what's happening is this is already full. So this is what I get for trying to build complicated systems while recording. And this isn't even complicated. So I need to go grab some charcoal. I'll just go grab some from my rubber turtle. This thing has been running a long time. Signs. Okay, hold on, let me grab some charcoal first. Okay, what does the sign say? I needed some rubber, so I took a stack. Okay, I got enough, I don't care. I think he paid me. Yeah. Can I buy this program? It is awesome. Well, T-Bone, if you're watching, since I've already given this program away to someone in the comments, you can just have this. Like, if you guys know, I'm like kind of like making custom scripts for people on the server and like trading for them. So that's what he's referring to. But yeah, this one I'll just give it away. Yeah, I've already given it away. So, yeah, all right. Charcoal. I need to just go make like, I don't know how many iron furnaces. Like, I'll make like 2 more and see how that does. Let's just see this running. So you just got to give it that initial starting charcoal, then it's going to be producing its own, obviously. And then just gets pumped out the back. And it may or may not fill in this one that it's just using now. It did, I think. Or unless that just was lag. So this one didn't. Yeah, neither of them did. But every once in a while, it'll keep filling itself up. And then this thing is going to be kept full, because this is going to be being pulled out elsewhere on wherever my turtles need the fuel. This is going to be constantly full for them to take. And then all the stuff that they don't use will be sent to this storage system, which will be pulling stuff out of this chest on the other end. What do I want to use this for? I'm trying to think of ender chests that I can borrow from elsewhere. I can get rid of the. Ooh, I can make some chests now. Let me just turn all these into logs. I want to take the ender chest away from my wheat farm that I set up, because that's not going to be used. So let me go up to my wheat farm. I can take that ender chest, use it for something more useful. This one, the one that caused a creeper to blow up on me last time. Alright. I'm just going to break this. Come on. Go. Go. Oh. There you go. Ooh. Looks like this glass spot was broken. I can't fix now. Okay. Wheat. I'll be running this turtle later. Just so you can picture it, you remember I wanted to also have an ender chest for bone meal. That would just be sitting above the turtle. So that would be like, yeah, like right here above it. And I can have one right here. So when these turtles need bone meal, they'll just pull it out, and it'll constantly be refilled at my base. And it'll be getting bones from my bone spawner, my skeleton spawner beneath this thing. So I've got it all figured out. It's like a big system you gotta plan out, and I finally have it kind of figured out. Like, I was kind of like not sure what I was doing for a while, but now I have it all in sight. So that makes it kind of exciting, more exciting, if you actually have a big plan that you're working on and you have a big vision. So let's see how this is going. So yeah, this one's getting some charcoal, and of course this will be sped up later. But for now, I only got 2 furnaces. And let me just see if I can do this all in one trip. So let me take all this. Alright. So what do you guys think about me like cutting out boring footage? For example, me going back and forth between these two chests, bringing wheat. Do you want to see everything? Because I know some people say that they do, but to me, I don't know if I personally would want to see all this stuff. So I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, I read all you guys' comments, and I just kind of base it on, I base what I do on who comments, and I know I have way more viewers than I have commenters. I mean, that's how it goes. So I know like a couple commenters, it doesn't really like represent all my viewers, but I mean, it would help to kind of know what more people thought, because I'm not sure what you guys want to see. So that's one thing I'm curious about. Cut out boring footage or just show it all. Yeah, just let me know. I can grab all this stuff. This is gonna be for my tanks. I need to go like trade someone for a bunch of marble. I know some people have like tons of marble, I think, and I'm sure that I can give them something that they'll want. And I think it's about time for me to cut this video. So I'm gonna record another one right now. So that'll be uploaded tomorrow, because I work tomorrow. So sometimes it's like I don't want to record. So sometimes I record a couple videos in one day, you know, and then just kind of space out the uploads. All right. So what I'm gonna do next time is get more of these. Get this thing. I want to get this thing able to run on its own. So I want to add more furnaces and set up some barrels on the other end of this. That's what I want to do. So I'll need to make some more redstone engines for sure. Yeah, and some barrels. Alright, so see you guys next time. Bye bye.